Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, this woman who hit this other woman with a shoe, causing her injury, her last name is Blackstock, Sonya, Bretanya, Blackstock. Now, she's 26 years old, but just the last name, Blackstock. I would change that last name if I were her. Just saying that I would, Sonya, maybe you need to change your last name. And the way she behaves, she doesn't seem like she's a Barbadian. The way they quote her, the things they quote her as saying, she doesn't seem as though she's out of Barbados. But she lives in St. Stephen's Hill in Black Rock. And she did confess, so we're going to say guilty when this goes up. And she was before the magistrate's court. Sergeant Richard Ellis was there, and it seems as though the two women work in a nightclub together, and they had a previous altercation. And the other woman is Sashawna Scott, and she thought it was all done and over, but it seems as though Blackstock, I'm sorry, I just pick up on things like that. Yeah. Scott thought it was over, but Blackstock was holding a grudge. So when she saw her at work, when Blackstock saw Scott at work, she was like, me will make me and me man kill you. But, this is probably out of Jamaica. Let me show you her. Let me see what I bought there. Yeah, she's probably out of Jamaica. Yeah, most probably out of Jamaica. Just a cruel look, doesn't she? Yeah, very serious. She looks Jamaican. She looks out of... She doesn't look Bajan. Does not look Bajan. Okay? Okay, let's go back here. So when she was at the nightclub, Blackstock was already there. So Scott came to work and Blackstock was already there, and she was on her cell phone. And when she passed by, she made another comment that she's going to show her how rich she is in Barbados. So she's not Bajan. She's not Bajan. But Scott left and went outside to her car, and while out there, Blackstock came up with a high-heeled shoe in her right hand. She swung at Scott, who was caught over the left eye. Okay, so she hit the woman over her left eye with a high-heeled shoe. The women fought, and Scott later reported the incident to the police. The three said, there's supposed to be a space here, right? I'm just asking, you guys are just lumping words together recently. So the wound over her eye required 5 stitches. Meanwhile, Blackstock voluntarily turned herself into the police and admitted committed the offense. Okay, so she remains on bail. So I guess if she's not Barbadian, she's there legally, because they didn't mention anything about her overstaying her welcome. So if she is not a Bajan, she's probably in Barbados legally. She returns to court May 26th, and she's on bail for $3,000. So yeah. Some people could hold a grudge. Some people could hold a grudge, okay? Yeah, so this is Blackstock. Blackstock. It's her last name. Blackstock. Sonya Blackstock. Yeah, that's it for this one. She needs to get her act together, though, and stop finding other females. That's not your problem. Another female is not your problem, okay? Sonya, get your act together. Get your act together and start respecting your sisters, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.